Come on. Come on. We have to start the video. Let's go. Let's start the video. Come on. Come on. Come on. Make an effort. Okay, let's get this up here. Come on. Come on. Up here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Come on. Don't bite my hand. Don't bite my hand. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to Chandler's Wildlife. Well, my wildlife. I'm here with Jade, my beautiful black throat monitor that I had since I was a little kid. She's such a sweetie. How you doing, sweetie? I've been out of town, so I haven't gotten a chance to hang out with her much. But now we're back to quality bonding time by the pool. Come on, make an effort. Make an effort. Come on. Come on. Come on. Want a little more? Just a little more? A little more? Come on. Good girl. So, welcome to this episode of Reptile Cribs. We're gonna go check out all the animals that you guys haven't seen in a while, like Kevin. We got new rattlesnakes. Actually, a lot of new stuff that you guys haven't seen yet. Jade, would you stop clawing me up? I'm wearing a tank top. Anyways, let's go see what's inside. Did I get a little cut up?
Just a bit.
Just a bit? There's something on my back. Oh my god! Oh! I bet you guys have been wondering how these anacondas have been doing. They're out of quarantine and they actually have their own individual cages, so we can keep them separate. As of right now, we're not gonna have these animals breeding because, like 2 months ago, Florida finally initiated a ban on yellow anacondas, so you can't own these as personal pets. If you have them, you're grandfathered, you have to get the proper permits. So I have my yellow anacondas, my 3. My original male, who's hiding up here in the lip. I got my big female right there from that anaconda video where she gnawed on me. Sneaky girl. And then the male right here. So I have 3 yellow anacondas. Sadly, as of right now, I'm not supposed to be breeding these guys, so that's another reason to have them separate. But let's feed them. I'm gonna offer them some rats. Let's see. Woo! Lightning fast. Did you see that? Come get a good look at this wrap. Perfect wrap around. Within a split second, you can see that this snake just throws all those big coils. This is a good opportunity to get some shit.
Yeah, I got a lot of it out earlier, but...
No worries. Let's get it now. He's distracted. So he's been shedding, he's been growing. Look how beautiful this snake is. I mean, green anacondas are badass because they are the largest, heaviest snake on the planet, but yellow anacondas are just very, very beautiful. I would have to say they might be more beautiful than green anacondas. These guys have been known to get upwards of 12, even 13 feet long. It's insane. So why don't let me see if I can do this right without disturbing him. I'm gonna leave him like that for a moment and see if he pulls himself back into the enclosure. And what I'm gonna do over here, oh, what are you gonna do, buddy? Let me just see what he does first. Because I don't want to disturb this animal. For the most part, these anacondas have not been eating in front of Will. They eat at night when no one's around. So they're very secretive. So that's the first time he's actually taken food from my hands. And obviously, back at home, if you guys have constrictors or any snakes, try to use tongs. You're gonna end up getting bit if you do the silly stuff that I do. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't let go, don't let go. That is awesome, look at that.
He's coming out.
He's coming all the way out? He's like, I'm gonna finish this right outside the cage. Oh. Look how beautiful this snake is. Guys, check this out. The female actually smells the rat in the air. She's starting to come out of the water. Look at that. She's ready to eat. The problem is this little male has let go of the head, and now he's just investigating the area, checking out that rat. I'm waiting for the... Ooh, he might actually bite down the head right now. Look at this. Look at this. Get a shot of that. Look, look.
Yeah.
Alright guys, it seems like the female's being a bit shy. She doesn't want to eat in front of us like the male is just gorging down. So I'm going to leave the rat on the edge of the water, and she'll eat in the water. That's where she prefers to eat, so she's a bit secretive. Like I said, we were very lucky to witness this anaconda eat in front of us, let alone take the food out of my hands. This is the first time that they've been doing this, so it's awesome. So as you guys can see, the yellow anacondas are doing pretty good. Eating like champs. They have their own enclosures, beautiful, nice and lit up, and they're enjoying their meals. You're gonna slurp that tail down like a little piece of spaghetti. Wait, what was the catchphrase again?
I don't know. I mean, you haven't done it in so long.
That's a spicy meal! Oh no, it's escaping. Oh no, call the news, the yellow anaconda's escaping. Alright guys, I'm gonna gently try and get this anaconda back into the enclosure. Come on, get in there. Right back in the water. I don't like to handle snakes right after they've had a meal, but I'm just trying to go underneath where we house these animals, underneath the frame, so not gonna let that happen. Alright, yellow anacondas are fed. We still have a couple more rats. I think the Burmese python wants some meat. You think your Burm's hungry? Man, this Burm's always hungry. Look at it. Come on. No, this python will not end up food for Kevin. Will has raised this guy from a little neonate. Come on. Come on. You coming? There we go. Always ready for a meal. Nice big rat. I'm gonna just gently, where's that head at?
It's down at the bottom. He's got it by the face. No, it doesn't.
Gently move the python into the enclosure. Wait, he's chewing on it. How many more rats do you want to have?
Just give him another one.
Just another large jumbo. Alright, one more large jumbo for when he finishes that one. There you go. And this cage was actually supposed to be for my first king cobra, but it's so large we couldn't actually fit it into the venomous snake room because the door's not wide enough. So at the new facility, this monster cage will be something for a bushmaster, king cobra, or Will's python's gonna stand there, who knows. What's going on, beautiful people? This is the new snake room. As you can see, it's gorgeous. We got our lights all set up. We have all the rattlers and smaller vipers over here on this side. So as you can see up here, we have a South American rattlesnake that belongs to Will. Beautiful little animal. My Eastern Diamondback, the biggest one of the 3 babies that I've been raising up. That's the big girl right there. She's getting huge later. We're gonna be feeding her later this week. And then over here, Rhino Viper, beautiful. Puff adders. Over here we have another Eastern Diamondback, we have Mojave rattlesnakes, we have blacktail rattlesnake, another Rhino Viper. Over here, 2 more Eastern Diamondback rattlesnakes. And then if we come over here, beautiful Gaboon Viper that belongs to Will, just shed. Awesome looking colors, my 2 puff adders, timber rattlesnakes, Western Diamondback, Kevin the King Cobra. Eastern Diamondback, look at this. This is a female that I got off the same facility that sold me Finn the Fly River Turtle. She's probably about like a 4, maybe 6-year-old snake, and she's already eaten 2 rabbits, so I'm pretty happy with that. She's been going to the bathroom, she's doing well, and I love her. She's a good looking snake. But believe it or not, you think that rattlesnake's big? Wait until you see the rattlesnake that's going to be coming out of quarantine soon. Huge, huge rattlesnake. And here, another Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. As you can tell, we're fans. Right here, Gabino. I know you guys have been dying to see this snake. It finally shed. Look how kick-ass the colors are. And we're actually going to be feeding the Gabino. Mexican West Coast rattlesnakes. Pinky the Gaboon Viper. She's pink, but not as pink as usual. She's going to be going through shed soon. She's actually in the process. What else we got to show you guys? Oh, my beautiful Wagler's Viper down here. She's going to be getting an awesome bioactive setup pretty soon. We're going to be doing a lot of bioactive setups, so that means that there's going to be actual insects in the terrarium eating the fecal matter. How fascinating is that? It's great, great stuff. We have the squams, and oh, well, this is new stuff. My squams, my variable bush vipers, my pair right here in this enclosure, they've been, if you know what I mean. Well, technically if it's a snake. Because they have 2 penises. Up here, oh no, we can't skip this. white lip vipers. I actually caught these snakes in Thailand. Not them specifically, don't send me to jail. I didn't smuggle them here. What I actually did, I caught them in the wild, I handled them, I enjoyed them, let them go. Will, while I was in Thailand, I'm assuming you saw some pictures and you're like, I gotta have snakes like that, right? No. Anyways, the two little neonates, they're little babies right now, and they've been doing good, they've been eating. What's really interesting about this snake species is they're sexually dimorphic. So, they're called white lip vipers, only the males have white lips, whereas the females have little to no white at all. So if you look, the male's back there, he's got a beautiful white stripe going along that lip, and it actually rides down the side of the body. Look how beautiful that snake is.
Where is he?
He's right there up top.
Oh.
Beautiful snake, look at that. He's so cute, so tiny. If you were to get bit, you wouldn't die. It would just really just eat away at your flesh, and you're going to be in a lot of pain for a while. Up here, more variable bush vipers. This is Will's new setup. He's actually got a timed mister, so it actually shoots water every couple hours. It's awesome. The second the water starts shooting out, these vipers go through their skin and start drinking off themselves. It's awesome. That's what they do in the wild, and like I've said in previous episodes, we try to simulate as much as possible what they get in the wild. Another eastern diamondback up here. Right here. This is the smallest of the three babies. You're probably wondering, why isn't this animal in a nice setup enclosure? That is because I've been having problems eating. She's taken down a couple of mice here and there, but she regurgitates. 5 days ago, she took down a meal and held it down, and we're waiting for her to go to the bathroom. So we know that she actually digested it. So that's why she's up there right now by herself. Not that she would want company anyways. And as you guys can see, we have some cages unlocked. That is because we're going to do some feeding right now. I've got a nice big bowl of spicy meatballs. Oh, look at that. More like wontons, I would say. Furry wontons, wet wontons. I really want to go straight to the Gabino. We're feeding the Gabino first. I haven't seen the animal eat off the tongs, because last time that I fed this animal, it was shy. It didn't want to eat in front of me, so I didn't get to witness it. So like I've said before, this is a hybrid between a rhino viper and a gaboon viper. So the hunting style is very similar. So I'm going to show that chest cavity. Let's see. Oh, already interested. Watch. Here we go. Ready? Come on. No, you're not going to be all aggressive. You're just going to slowly eat it. Oh! Alright guys, what happened is she actually bit down, she hit the tongs, so she felt foreign object, and she let go. So what I'm going to do is close the cage up right now, and I will show you guys footage of when she starts to swallow it down, she feels a little more comfortable. Left the rat right there, so in her head, it's dying from her deadly venom. We're going to feed these Mexican West Coast rattlesnakes. Yoy! And Will was just making a joke about how calm, oi! How calm
I've never
this
seen
rattlesnake is, and he was just like, you could hand feed it if you really want to. How about no? There we go, look at that. Alright, I'm gonna try and push this guy back. Go back, 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 back. Okay, there we go. And then, there we go. Another rat for this guy. You want the rat? You want the rat? Have the rat. Come on. I love how it went from slow to like lightning real quick. Look at that.
He's hungry.
Beautiful snakes. Okay guys, I'm going to... They got their mouths full, I'm not too worried. There we go. And if you look up here, the Gabino... Oh, I forgot to mention. We named her Childish Gambino. Just putting it out there. Alright, enjoy her feeding. Alright guys, the last snake we're going to be feeding in this room today is going to be a Western Diamondback. Let me see. Oh, of course he wants food. Look at that tongue. Already getting excited. Boom, right there. And he's going to come right over in a little bit, and he's going to start chowing down. Good to go? Oh, hey. What's going on, guys? We are in my bedroom right now, and I just want to showcase to you guys these 3 new animals that I haven't really shared with you guys. So, right here is a little baby South American rattlesnake that I actually got 2 days ago. It hasn't even developed a full buzzer yet. Look at its tail. Obviously, rattlesnakes develop their rattles as they shed their skin. So every time they shed their skin, there's a new bead added to that rattle. And they do break off over time. So right now this is a baby and it's growing its first rattle. I'm going to bring it right over here into this good lighting so you can get an awesome shot of its coloration. Now, this being a South American rattlesnake, it has hemotoxins and it has neurotoxins. Most of the South American rattlesnake species do have a little bit of a mix and a nasty little cocktail of venom that really suits them and it really works for them when it comes to hunting, but obviously for a person like me, it's not something I want to experience. That's why I respect these animals and give them their distance. What's really cool is I had the pleasure of seeing the whole batch of babies because my friend Mark McCarthy, who owns McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary here in Florida, great place. They do a lot of awesome rehabilitation work with wildlife. They take in a lot of wildlife that need new homes, especially the exotics like tigers and lions. They have all kinds of crazy stuff there, but they have an amazing reptile room because Mark McCarthy is a big fan of venomous reptiles. So he has a huge collection, specifically rattlers. So he actually had a couple different batches of babies of different species, and since I used to go there and clean his cages out for him, I had the pleasure of going back and picking up one of these babies. So thank you, Mark McCarthy and Aneth. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Now, I'm not going to handle this rattlesnake. It actually ate. I had this for no more than a day, and Will sends me a photo of this guy eating. And the other rattlesnake here. So I'm not going to handle these guys right now. I'm just going to show them off to you. And I'm going to close this up. There we go. Let me show you this other rattlesnake. If you thought this one was beautiful, wait until you see this species right here. Most of you guys have probably never even seen one of these or ever even heard of one. This right here is what's called the Uracoan rattlesnake. This one is not friendly, and it's a little... Oh, he actually might come out today. Don't go anywhere, little rattlesnake. So that right there is a Uracoan rattlesnake native to Venezuela, and they're gorgeous. Right now, lots of white pigment on the skin, white speckling, but as they get older, they're darker with all the white coming through. Don't go anywhere, little rattlesnake. Their venom is very toxic, so I wouldn't want to get a bite. What's really interesting is the meanest rattlesnake that I've ever worked with in my life was at McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary, and it was the father of this little baby. So he's definitely inherited his father's mean demeanor, defensive posturing. Come on. You gonna behave, little rattler? See that little buzzer right there? Not even developed yet. That is so cool. I love rattlesnakes. I've been meaning to catch up with Will. He's been getting all these cool different species. And I love South American species. My favorite is the Eastern Diamondback because, well, I'm a Florida boy. And after that, it's all about South American rattlers. There we go. Beautiful Uracoan rattlesnake. What's really crazy is that this animal ate right away. Like, he put the mouse in there and it goes over head first, starts gnawing down. Was it a live feeding? Yeah, it was a live feeding. That's why you guys didn't see it yet. But we can offer these guys frozen thawed, so we're gonna have a special feeding video just with these two, and maybe some other snakes as well. There we go. And my new Costa Rican iguana from when I went to Costa Rica. Don't worry, I'm going back.
That's
tonight.
where you got that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where do you think it was from?
I don't know. Why don't you put it with the collection of wood animals I have?
Where?
On the TV entertainment stand. The rhino and stuff.
I just want nice things. All I have is a trident.
Okay, good point. Never mind.
Just let me have this one thing.
Okay.
This is Gamora. She's an emerald green tree monitor, and she's about a year old. And they'll get a bit bigger. They can definitely get around 2 feet long, maybe a little bit longer, but it's mainly tail. It's that long, prehensile, arboreal tail. She's got blues, she's got beautiful greens, so that's why I call her Gamora. Let me see if I can grab her. There we go. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. Relax, relax, it's okay. No biting, no biting. Relax. She's not a really bitey animal. She's just more flighty.
There was that one time.
Whoa! What are you gonna... Well, don't worry, it's fine. She's friendly.
Bro!
You were not expecting that, were you?
From the camera to my head.
She's so curious. She's like a ferret, both have the fur.
Where is she?
She's on your back.
I just feel a tongue.
You just feel a tongue. She's so light you barely even feel her.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna try and get her for you. Oh, relax. Oh, okay. Here you go.
Well, that was unexpected.
Yeah, she's a real jump. Where are you going? Where are you going? Give her a nice high spot. I don't want to stress her out too much. I've been hanging out with her. She's not too spooked of me, but she's a little jumpy, as you can see. And this right here is a temporary setup. This is more of a quarantine setup because I've only had this animal for a couple weeks now. And eventually, woo, right back into the enclosure. We are going to be putting this animal into a large, tall arboreal enclosure that we can actually walk in and have the tree monitors come to us. And yes, I mean multiple. I want to get her some mates. I want her to have a boyfriend, have her family, do what she wants. Such a cool lizard. We'll see her eat later on. All right, guys, let me just close that up and oh, I have one more thing to show you. It's next to my bed. Oh, and I bet you guys were wondering what's over here. Right next to my bed is, well, my pride and joy. This is a snake that I've wanted since I was a little kid. The Death Adder. Look, let's get a good look at this animal. It is a baby. It is a tiny little baby. I would even say just past neonate stage.
Wait, Chandler.
What's up?
I don't see it.
You don't see the Death Adder?
No.
They're very good at camouflaging. All right, let's see. Can you guys spot the Death Adder? It is right in this area. I'm screwing with you guys. It's under the log. Let's pick up the log. This is the Death Adder. I believe it's 8th or 9th deadliest snake on the planet. Look at that. Beautiful little Death Adder. It is so tiny. Look at that. Now what's really crazy is the Death Adder is actually an elapid and not even a viper. You look at it and think, man, that's probably part of the Bitis family, like a gaboon viper or something, right? But it's not. All Australian venomous snakes are elapids. It's amazing. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. All Australian venomous snakes are either elapids or rear-fang snakes, like the cat snake. So, this right here is an elapid. It is related to kraits, mambas, coral snakes, and cobras. So that's pretty interesting. All right, guys, that is it for the room today. I have plenty more to show you, but I need to go. I have a flight to Costa Rica at 11 tonight, and I have a lot of reading to do, so I want to go to sleep. Get out. Alright, bye guys. That's another Chandler's Wildlife. See you in Costa Rica. More flighty.
There was that one time.